Hello, hello. I think we should be good now. Yep, we're right here. Hi, hi. Good evening, everybody. Chiyo here, and we're back for another Homestead series. Yeah. Last time, yesterday, just really yesterday, got blasted by an Enderman. Well, that was the opening of my last stream anyway. And now, well, what we did yesterday was we added merchants. We added more villager merchants into our villager trading hall, which we were able to do with pretty good success, in my opinion. So now we have some enchants that we can utilize to improve our gear, improve my sword, improve my axe, actually get diamond tools and stuff. And then I want to try enchanting my gear. That way I could survive a little better. A little better. Just a smidge, because I'm not that great at combat, as you guys probably have found out now. But it will help us survive a little longer. So I intend to also make an iron farm, and I've been watching videos about that. So we'll tackle that a little later into our stream. But for now, let us head into the game. Yeah, I've been doing some off stream, like literally just a few minutes ago, just like off stream, like farming. And by farming, I mean picking up my crops and picking up my sugar cane and whatnot. That way, we already have them, you know. And it's raining by the time like I finished and started preparing for stream and whatnot. Oh, and again, as always, let me know if there's any audio or video problems so I can fix it. But yeah, I said farming off camera. I never mind off camera. I only really go around my house and whatnot when and if I do things off camera, and it's mostly really just stream setup and whatnot. Also, with regards to netherite, bad chance of me actually attempting to even get netherite in the first place. Also, hello there, Jang. Ooh, more trees. We need them. I have, actually. I have listened to the music disc, just not before I slept. And I'm not even sure whether music disc actually qualifies for whatever that was. That was the sound there came from, or at least like it definitely belongs to a horror movie more than anything. But very very interesting music. So, all right, let's gather more materials. Ultimately, my thoughts are for the Music 11 and Music for Disc 11 and Disc 13 of Minecraft is it's scary, big scary. Definitely do not play that. What the? Get off! 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 What the heck was that, bro? That every time, man. I barely started just streaming, and all of a sudden, this guy just waltzes in here and scares me. Where are you? I feel braver with the sun out. There we go. That Enderman yesterday was very much buff though, so I feel like that doesn't count in my opinion. But yeah, going back to what I was doing. But yes, it was a 0-5 against that Enderman yesterday. That Enderman was so mean. Very mean to boot, honestly. We planted a cherry, so we have enough cherry there. That guy just had like a lot of enchants that I didn't think he would have. And that's what really like threw me off, because I was going in there with the thought of like oh, this Enderman will die eventually, even if I just like, die repeatedly so long as I keep hitting it. And when it didn't happen like that, I was wondering, like, man, like, why is this guy still not, like, having their HP reduced, or, like, he's not dead yet? And then I looked at the HP bar. Or rather, the monster, the mob status bar, and that's what told me 2 regeneration, 2 strength, and 2 speed. It's just like, you're just not making it out. Not with, what you call it. Oh, if it just reappears today, I'll just run away. It's not worth. It's a very quick reset trip. Or because this is a single player server, I could just literally go to creative mode and delete it if it ever came to it. Checkmate. Alright. We're getting a good amount of logs. I'm getting a good amount of EXP as well. And I hope and I wish to be alive still to be able to utilize all of this EXP that I have in my bar at the moment. So need to put in more twigs here. Yeah, Enderman mean. Big meanie Enderman. We're getting more rice finally. Also, I love the fact that I get EXP just from farming. Just gathering crops. It's so soothing. And then having to go back to vanilla and having completely none of this is going to be really sad, man. Okay. That is 41 rice panicle. So we can place here. Nope, can't live without it. As a Asian myself, I am very, very much, I love rice. Part of my everyday meal. I can't have one meal. Basically, like 3 times a day. People generally eat 3 times a day. I must have at least like rice once a day. Or twice even. It's just that good. Alright, so what we are going to do, remove these enchants, and then buy more stuff from this dude in particular. Was it you who has efficiency 2 and unbreaking? It was you. Okay. We do that too. And was it you who had the pickaxe? It was you. Okay. Remove that as well. Now, I think what I am missing is actually books. Books, and I suppose the requisite amount of, well, I think the emeralds are enough, I guess. But certainly not enough books, so we need to make more books. We need to make more books so we can enchant our stuff. We can buy enchants and we can enchant our stuff. And that's why I've been off stream just farming, literally picking up all the sugarcane I can and all the EXP from the farm as much as I can. And we are going to build that iron farm as well. It's a rather simple one from what I gather, but the problem is, where should I put it? I kind of don't want to put it too far away from the base because, I want it to be close. I don't want it to be far, but in order for it to work, a village must not exist 64 or 100 blocks at the very least. So, you recommend the silverfish farm? I see. I need iron. In specific. But yeah, that can. I have never made a silverfish farm at all, so I am curious about that. I think one of my family members have made a silverfish farm once. It was very effective as far as I remember. So it was very simple to just uh, kill them with a kill box of sorts. And that's not paper. I need paper. Paper. There we go. Hopefully that's enough for a couple of books. And I think silverfish spawners can only be found in, what do you call that place? It's very effective when you're in Java. Ooh, I see. That's noted. But yeah, the spawner themselves can only be found in you don't need a spawner. I see. That's interesting. Alright, let's go buy the books now that we have some books. Well, let's go buy the enchant books now that we have the books, but yeah. The fact that I don't need a spawner, I might look that up, like post stream and whatnot. We don't have an armadillo in Homestead at the moment, so that's probably not feasible then. Or at the very least, I haven't seen an armadillo in the savannah here in Homestead yet, so. Alright. Why do you require 3 now? You're baiting me. I already have looting and I'm breaking on this one. Oh. Yeah, that's a big question mark right there. Yeah, you technically can. It's just that you're gonna have to babysit that iron golem in order for you to replenish the health of it. Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is for mending. These are for tools. Then we need for unbreaking. 3, 4. Sounds good, but I'll look that up after I stream to see if it's feasible. I appreciate the suggestion though. But yeah, silverfish, big fishies. Can you come closer? Thank you. Protection 4. Yeah, and you can send it to the channel, or rather to the Discord thingy anyway, so I'll be able to see it from there. Do I have sharpness 5? Yes, I have sharpness 5. I have fortune 3 as well. Does this have mending? Sir, hello, hello. Come here. I'll buy from you instead because this other one doesn't want money. Hey, can you talk to me? Thank you. Alright. Okay. Alright, if there's anything left, or anything else, I'll have to look at it again. I have to go down here again. But, for the most part, that seems to be, or that is what I would need for everything. Let's sleep again. Oh! Hello there, the real Troy. Thank you for following. I'm sorry I missed that. I think my Twitch alerts are broken at the moment. They're not like telling me stuff, so apologies for the late greeting. I do not have LAs at the moment. I haven't found them yet. I have been exploring like at the first half of the series of my streams with Homestead, and I haven't seen an LA yet, so I would have to find one in a woodland mansion or something. So, but yeah, thank you for following Troy. Yeah. So, but yeah. All right. Now we shall enchant if we can anyway, because it's going to be a little funky. But first of all, we try to enchant everything with mending, so we make sure that we can at least repair them easily. Oops, this is unbreaking. Unbreaking, mending, and mending. Okay. Alright, now we do this. Do that. Oops. This also technically needs mending. Cool. And I think I have one more here. And that's why I haven't gotten an extra one in there. Hopefully the hammer sounds aren't too obnoxious, everybody. Uh, that might be a little too loud even for my ears. So I wonder where can I adjust that? Is it ambient environment or is it blocks? I'm really not sure. Let's just assume it's blocks. Okay. Now we do Silk Touch for this one. And we take all of the unbreaking that we have. Why Silk Touch on the axe? It's basically so I can gather melons without breaking said melons into different little pieces. That's all the reason I have for why I put Silk Touch in the axe. Ah, there goes my anvil. And we need to get another one, which yay. These things I've hoarded from like going around on an adventure everywhere has definitely been paying off a lot. Oh, and now we are out of EXP. Okay. Cool. It's okay though. At least we can wear this now, and then we can technically have these in our hands. And we can start harvesting to get more XP. At the very least, this has all been cheaper anyway, you know. Now we just harvest crops. I wish I had like bees running around here, that way like crops would go faster. But it's okay. We will make do with what we have with numbers. There we go. And I think that was something that I had. Alright. We shall put that there and then put... That's not cabbage. Me putting the lettuce inside the cabbage shells is just like, what? What are you thinking? Alright, these are mature. Okay. Oh right, I forgot that I had to put like an enchant on my shields too. I remember that. Ooh, right. That was a thing. And I think I should have put like protection 4 first too, because that is the most expensive enchant. The more expensive chant, technically. I'm not sure, but yeah. We are at least beginning. And hopefully this makes me a little bit more sturdier, this process anyway. So I don't, you know, do I have access to snow? This is where the snow biome is. It's a little far, unfortunately. A little far. Alright, put our spoils in here. We shall continue harvesting until morale improves. At this point, just look. Yeah, that is very, very possible. I do want to keep like an layer around, and a layer 2 around in the farm anyways, you know. I do quite like the sounds that they're making. They're very cute. One of the times where I looked at the Minecraft like mob like thingy, I'm like, oh my god, I really want that to win, basically. That's how I feel about the LA. But the other concepts are really good too. So I'm glad they're bringing those back in particular. Right. The cabbage back in here. More XP. Neat. I wonder how much it'll cost, like, to enchant the protection 4, and I gotta look at that. That's why I'm trying to get as much XP as I can with the farms and whatnot, because I'm betting it's going to be a bit expensive. So, okay. Let us regrow all of this so we can do the process all over again. I can't wait to like have a day of just a stream where like I'm just going to harvest my crops. That's all I'll do all stream. And just start walking around repeating that process all over again. Oh, and now that we have that, yep, all of my equipment is fixed now. Fortunately, it doesn't walk. It doesn't walk. It doesn't work for the melons. I don't think it works for the melons, like the EXP, that is, like gathering. It doesn't work on the farm and charm tomatoes as well. I don't think it works for the corn either, but I have to try that out first and see. Oh yeah, it doesn't work on pineapples, excuse me. Pumpkins either. Thinking of different crops altogether. Okay. Some peaceful farming. It would be a big shame if, you know, a big and scary Enderman came and pummeled me again. Alright, let's try. So it didn't work for the tomato. Oh, it works for the corn though. Nice. More XP. Also, I like this track in Minecraft in particular. When I was younger, I'm like, oh, I really want this song to be in repeat while I'm playing in the game. It sounds so peaceful. How about this? This also works. Nice. These are the barley. There we go. We're not touching the tomatoes because they don't necessarily work. But we will harvest them bit by bit later on. Farm and charm. There we go. And I think that's most of everything. Well, the potatoes aren't harvested yet. We can get the onions too. Getting as much EXP as we can. C418. Oh, I see. Is this C418 or like is it like a different song altogether? I have to give that a listen because I'm actually not like aware of like the song titles in my. Oh, I see. Yeah, this one is really good. I really like it a lot. I wish it would play more often. I wish music in Minecraft in general like played more often. Like if you guys have ever played the game Raft, there's a there's a slider for the music on how often you want the music to appear. And I think that's a very good setting to have. I'm hoping that Minecraft eventually gets to adapt that particular setting. I think the music piece is called Mice on Venice. Yeah. Let's see. It's an interesting title. Alright. It's now evening. Let's sleep before the before I get found by a small baby zombie again. Alright, then let's see how much it would take for us to enchant the protection force into our gear. There we go. And I think we have like trinket slots too. So I want to get that. I think I have protection for one. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Excuse me. Right, let's see. Oh, it costs 7. It's okay. We can put at least majority of our stuff except for the boots. We can put that in. We need more XP. Time for the potatoes to be harvested. Or at least the wheat, I think. I think the wheat is ready. Yep. Nice. Alright, we're getting what we need at least. This is just rough because I don't have a mob farm at the moment, but eventually I will have one. Ah, that music piece is named Sweden. Oh, I see. It's a very, very nice piece of music. Love it. Like I said, I've said this earlier. I wish Minecraft would let us like have a slider for when and how often music would play in the game. Cause while like even when you're just playing by yourself, right? Like the quiet is nice, you know. It doesn't cause certain music sometimes like I don't really know how to describe it like in a very clear way, but like music in games are good, and then there's some that just make you feel distracted mentally, you know. So sometimes you want that silence to be able to breathe in between, which is, you know, what I think like Minecraft is doing with the extended like oh, there's no music in between and stuff like that. Like sometimes it feels like a little too much like you know, a little too much pauses in between though. So I would like more. I would like Minecraft to give me more music, more music, more frequency of it anyway. But yeah. Now we have protection 4 on all of our gears. Let's see what else we can put. We can put. I wonder how much feather falling is on boots right now. It's 11. It would be really good, but like, me. Alright. What else do we have here? Unbreaking 2 and breaking 3 is probably for the axe. Then for this guy. Oops. or this other diamond pickaxe that I will put Silk Touch on. Subwoofer Lullaby Mice on Venus in Sweden is genuinely the best Minecraft music. I have to listen to the other one. I have to listen to that because I don't think I've heard that one. Or you could call it out. You could call when the music plays in the game. That way, like I can differentiate it. If Oh, I see. Yeah, a lot of the overworld Minecraft music is great. Absolutely great. I really wish they played more often. I would say like I'm surprised, but I suppose not, cause I think like there would be a piece that just like, oh, this is like the title of the game, the titular what you call it, like a song for the game itself. I'm just gonna make this stone blocks because we are running out of space in in that block section right there. It's filled with cobblestone to the brim. All right, we'll leave one though with us because it'll be useful to us while we need to craft. I know there's technically no need to craft the stone tools anymore, but I'm a cheapskate. So for me, I would still make stone tools just because. But there's less use for them now, at the very least. Okay. Now that that's done, let's clean up our bags a bit. Oh yeah, this is why like I had to make like the separate stone blocks because this is just filled with stone. I was about to say like a gunpowder farm maybe. The usual standard issue gunpowder farm. But I don't know whether I want to build that. Not gonna lie. Yeah, fireworks are going to, yes, though, like fireworks are eventually going to be a thing once and if no, it's not actually if. Once I go to the Nether, get a elytra, and then do what needs to be done, pretty much. But yes, that is going to be a thing. I do need the gunpowder, so I will eventually make that big, tall mob farm. It requires water to push and do all that extra stuff. But it's okay. We are thriving at the very least. These minecart rails belong to here. This is technically crafted items. This also is a crafted item. This flint and steel would stay in our backpack just because. And also this for reasons. And because we need to name, I think like I still have to put a name tag on the zombie that I am going to put to the iron farm. So I will leave that in my inventory. That way I can bait the guy with the bow and then I could still like put him in the hole for him to be trapped in there and be able to leave content with the fact that, oh, I could come back and basically, you know, he won't despawn. Because I think like that was one of the bigger issues that I've been seeing whenever I go around and whenever I went around and like look for videos on iron farms, like, oh, the zombie disappeared. You have to name tag them. That's why you have to actually name tag them. Okay, we are going to put the cart here. I'm gonna lie, I think I made like 3 carts and a lot of them just disappeared over time. I'd like to say I don't know what happened, but I probably let them despawn eventually by forgetting to pick them up here and there. Okay. Put that here. We have the enchants that we want, just not the shield. I'm trying to wait so like I can get more crops like harvested, but it seems that all we have left to harvest is really just the potato farm. They probably got the zombies. No. But yes, it has been a very long time since I built the iron farm though. And why iron farm in specific? It's because while iron is very plentiful in the world, I don't want to go and bother be digging for them all the time. Like if I see them, I'll dig them, but like I don't want to have to go out for like specific iron trips and whatnot. So that, and it's just when you do like mega farms, or not even just mega farms, just random farms in general, that will make your life much more easier in Minecraft. Like you will just use every hopper needs a lot of iron. Iron is just the basic resource that you will want to have an abundance of at the start of every playthrough. So we are going to get that for us. Also, while this is happening, my food banks increase as well. Yes, I have to fix the farm too, so I gotta remember to do that. Okay, now we have a bit of EXP. What shall we put? Well, yeah, the other pickaxe still needs unbreaking and silk touch. Efficiency 4, silk touch, unbreaking. There we go. Harvest moon rises. Ugh, it always happens when I'm not looking at them. I'm big sad. No efficiency yet because efficiency is very expensive. But for the most part, I forgot about my shield, by the way. I have to make more shields. I have to make more shields, clearly, because I keep forgetting about that. Then get these series of things. Yeah, there's no blood moon in this. Like I've seen like what happens in with the blood moon in Terraria in specific, and if any one of y'all have played RL Craft of Shivaxi, or I think that was the creator's name anyway, that one had a blood moon, and legitimately one of the more terrifying experiences I've ever had in modded Minecraft. It was so scary. I never want to play anything like that ever again. I'm big scared. Okay. We'll put the shields in here. Let me just grab a sip of water. The blood moon is very scary. I know it's like a nice mechanic for like people who likes to play those other games as well. It's a nice crossover, but like big scared. Okay. We've enchanted some of our stuff. Now we ask ourselves, where are we building this iron farm? It needs to be, according to the comments that I've seen and like the videos that I've watched, it needs to be 64 or 100 blocks at the very least away from an existing village, which probably this will be considered as an existing village. But I'll get closer a little bit so we can see. Oops, ow. Okay. I don't see my villagers. Where are me villagers at? I may have clicked the button that made them disappear in here. That's not what I wanted to happen. But yeah, technically, it would be around here where our lovely little villager trading hall is, underneath this specific mountain. I wanted to build it here, but apparently that's going to be too close. What if we build it around the back right here? And hope and pray that there's no caves underneath, because we need a big open space for this. Honestly, the plains biome would have worked, but it's a little too far from where I am right now, without wings anyways, without an elytra. So let's try to check this area and then flatten it out and like light it up if necessary. Like, if not for the fact that there's like a distance requirement from like villagers and whatnot, I would have literally just made it at the back of the pig farm. But we want it to work though, so we don't want it. We don't want for it to be non-functional as soon as we build it. But there is a lot of caves in this area though, and that's my bigger issue, because technically underneath here is the big canal of water. Like, for the people who haven't been around since I've had that little funny adventure in the in in the mine shaft that I've found, that I haven't still gotten back to, by the way, because I, for the life of me, could not remember where it was located anymore. So let's run back. I'll show you guys where and why. Like, it's a dilemma for me to, well, it's not really a dilemma, but it's one of those, like, I'm wondering, where can I put it? Oh, there's the villagers. But yeah, this is where the villagers are. This is where I intended to build the farm. I don't think that's far enough. So, but yeah, let me show you guys. Let's eat a little bit. But yes. So there's already the problem that this entire area that I'm in has a lot of like intertwining caves and whatnot. Like, there's a couple of like VODs that I've had, like VODs of like Minecraft exploration, where I went through them and have really been in way into deep into the cave system. And then there is this literally underneath our base. Yes. This looks really nice. Yes. But yes, the problem is, if I make an iron farm, I probably can't make it at home, because look at this. It's such a very huge cave system. But yes, a cave base would look absolutely wonderful on this location. But see, like, this is going to be a nightmare to build on, honestly. I think anywhere would be like probably this portion. Like, this one has the least amount of like caves in it, and maybe around here in general. I don't know, above the ocean, not gonna lie. Whether I wanna, hmm, on the beach perhaps. Like, over here doesn't have a lot, if I recall correctly. I just would have to be AFK around here all the time is the problem. But theoretically, around here and around these parts, like, I think it's possible to actually make it here. That, or if I really wanted it like close, we could utilize these spaces that are completely empty and they don't have like a cave system above the ocean and the water itself. That can work if I really wanted to put the effort on it. Because I would have to make a patch of land specifically dedicated just for that alone at the beach. Probably around like here or so. Granted, there are shallows in here. Yeah, there are a lot of shallows in here that I can work with, but we'll see, we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. But yes, not here though. From what it looks like, at the very least, like my base seems to be riddled with. Wait, there's a portion around. Does it say? Did it? Does it just say deep dark right here? Oh my God. I'm not going near that. Uh, but yeah, or around here too. This gonna work too. Well, let's see. But yes, big cave system. I could still get lost in here. Again, I still haven't found that that the the mine shaft that I was technically looking for. Oh yeah, and I did already torch these places. Oops. Wait. Alright. Outside the cave system. Around here. Let me go back again and check it out. Yeah, having it built in the ocean is good. It's just, I'm just building one that just produces like what, 300 an hour? I don't really need for it to be a lot. I don't need like the very, very big and complicated setup. It's also, for lack of a better term, like not pretty, you know? It's probably why I'm very, very reluctant on making farms in the first place. Cause they kinda ugly. But yeah, let me mark this. Set temporary waypoint. Build the X there, and then we'll look at it. Also, there's a lot of duckies in there, making cute sounds. Also, where'd the X go? Oh, so it's around here. Okay, that should be far enough. That should be far enough. Wait. Maybe a little further. I'm over here trying to use measurements and stuff to try to place this on land as much as I can, cause oh yeah, yeah, yeah. How do I remove waypoints though? Let's remove these. Then place it around here. There we go. Also, there is a lava waterfall there. Don't ask me where that came from. I actually don't know. It was just there. Like, the world just spawned it like that. Just like that, right there. So, the houses in the maps look like the chests from retro games. Yeah, that's true. That's actually true. I have made the roofs in a way where like it's a different color in between and then at the edges a little bit. So, all right, let's check that area and see if it's feasible to build there, and then check something out real quick. So very cute icons. And that's why like I kind of want like builds to be bunched up in specific places cuz it's like it's so cute to look at them. All right, technically this would be the end point of the village. Will it be far enough? I wonder. Yeah, I think that's 100 blocks ish or so. So yeah, that should be fine. But yes, there was a design for like 1.20.1, which I have to give credit, of course, to the maker of the video and the person whose design first originated it in the first place. And here we are already finding little nooks and crannies like this that we need to light up, so stuff wouldn't spawn in here. This is probably why, like, there's such a lot of mobs, like, going to the direction of my house whenever, whenever I hang around there. Yep, it's around here. This is where the waypoint is. So it can be done. It's just, it's around here. Somewhere. Alright. Where's my old def at? Oh, this is probably like, okay. Delete this waypoint. So maybe around a little bit here, perhaps. Make it go to the side a little bit more. And then we just make like one nice flat land around here. Zoom out, zoom in. I wonder how to go underground. Cave mode. Oh. This should be where... Okay. Now, we dig. By dig, I mean we make the area that we want to flat. Oh, love that. Gotta make sure we don't got that nasty spot in here. Wonder if I can. Yeah, we have a lot of stone. I could just literally plug this hole full. That way, I don't have to worry about this hole a lot. At all, for that matter. Oh, and speaking of which, we can move a little bit to the side here. Let's delete this waypoint and then move it a little here. Set temporary waypoint. If I do that, where would it take me? It would take me here. Where the llama boy's at. And this rocky and hilly spot right here. Oh! What's up, boy? Also, there's a capybara in here. What the heck? This is so cute. I don't dislike this idea, not gonna lie. Just flatten this up. It's a big wide space. Just remove the trees and stuff. It's very windy here though. Very windy. I can hear the sound of like the wind just blowing through. Okay. Let's do that. Holy. Oh. Because we're using a silk touch pickaxe, even the leaves are... Okay. Whoops. Oh yeah, hopefully that doesn't crash my... my Minecraft. That would be really, really messed up if it did. But I see. Okay. Let's make a trapdoor. What is this? Jacan trapdoor. There we go. So we can make that. Light this up too. And then we'll put a bed in here. Because we'll start working around here. Let's sleep. And then we resume the work. Day 257. Look at this silliness that I have put us in. There we go. Cut the things around. I'm glad that doesn't overload my computer though, or maybe it does. I'm not sure anymore. Also, it's giving us some acacia wood. Cut this. And cut that. Ooh. That sound is very, very clunky to hear. Right, there's some more leaves in here. Also, this shape of leaves really... Yeah, it is quite the lag spike, yes, when it happens. That's why I'm thinking to myself, like, maybe using the diamond silk touch axe is not a good idea here. I'm just gonna use the normal ones, honestly, because, yeah. I didn't think that it was going to be a problem, because I was like, oh, it's just going to be a bit of, and I forgot my stone. I forgot to grab stone. Alright, lovely. Seem to have forgotten to bring stone with me. A very important item too. Can't you put the leaves in the compost? You know what, actually? Thank you for reminding me about that. I do want the bone meal. Ow. Okay. If we can put them in the bone meal, then the composter, then that's cool. Because we want the bone meal. They're very useful. Also, the cave! Big cave. That doesn't matter too much. If I recall the mechanic correctly anyway. Alright. Oh my god, the wind sound disappeared. My ears can have peace. Alright. Yes, you can. Oh my god. All of a sudden I have to cut trees with these two. Well, now that we know what to do with that, thank you for reminding me, Jang, about that. I didn't think leaves can be placed in the compost. I thought it was just seeds and saplings overall. So I never tried that, using the leaves at all. But yeah, now we don't need the stone tools. We can just go back and go silly on our little iron farm build that we are going to make, courtesy of the lovely people in YouTube providing information for us, so we can actually, you know, make iron farms as well ourselves. Right, I think this is where it was, and this is where I was clearing land from. Cool. Flat. Also, I do have a question for anybody in the know in chat, or anybody in general. If I claim a chunk in the map, say just like this, for example, does that make the chunk load as if like it is your spawn chunk or no? I'm just curious. Gotcha. I appreciate the answers either way. But yeah, I'm not that knowledgeable on like every mod like function and whatnot, so I'm not sure. So, never played Java before. I see. That is understandable. Flatten this out. Because we will be digging this. That's definitely a tool that I definitely should have remembered to get is getting a shovel, a diamond shovel at that. All this digging is most likely going to break this. Yes, peaceful building. Peaceful block removing for now anyway. There we go. Alright. Oh, so that's a coarse dirt. Okay. Alright. Put that there. Put the rest of the dirt in here. Hi. Can you not? Thank you. Sheep. Man, here I was like thinking like, man, like I remember my first few nights here in in Homestead. I have not found a lot of sheep, I think, at the first night. So I could see immediately. Or maybe it was a different mod, I forgot. I do play a lot of different modded stuff in my other time as well, so in my free times. So right, put this in here just to make sure I have a flat land around here. We will use this later. Also, we need to make sure that this is not here. Yep, there goes. It broke. I see a spider. Got you. Got that silly spider unlocked right there. Now, we build a shovel. A wooden one. Because I'm very cheap. I didn't grab stones. I'm too lazy to grab stones. I'm glad the boar's not attacking me though. Because I am afraid. Oh no, it was a bear that was the... I remember playing like a mod pack back then where like it was actually a bear that I was so curious of what they were, so I approached the bear. And the bear killed me promptly, very early on in the game, in a modded server. So it's just like I have people, I'm scared of them. I'm scared of like approaching random animals. That looks scary now. Okay. Clearing out this field. Then I'm gonna have to alt tab here and there to make sure to look at the diagram and the video itself that I've been watching, so I can make this iron farm. Might need to see the list of stuff that I need first though. So alright. We have cleared out that portion. We can always enlarge it if we really need to, but for now we'll leave it at that. We shall go back home. And then actually put a bunch of torches in here. That way we don't have to worry about getting lost in here. Granted, there's the X mark, so the X waypoint, so I should not get lost in here. Ooh. Plenty of scary open ground in here. And back to our little home. Our little lovely and quaint home. Hopefully my crops grow soon. Okay. Now we look for what we need for farming. But first, I forgot that these seeds must be fed. The seeds and leaves must be fed to the good old machine, so we can have our bone meal. Okay. Yep. There we go. I'm gonna bring a bunch of dirt, because we're gonna have to plug holes on that place whenever we need to flatten it out. And then, when I need to, I'm gonna grab a moss carpet. Is it raining outside? Or is just that a river sound? I'm not sure what that is. What that sound effect is, but I'm a little wondering at what it was. Okay, now hold on. Let me find that YouTube video. There it is. It needs 11 torches that I already have. It would require 3 beds. So let's make those beds. 9. Then bed. 1, 2, 3. There we go. The other one doesn't count because that's my own personal bed. Hello, Hallow. What's up? How you been doing? Thank you for stopping by. There we go. And then, what else? 6 planks and then 4 whole blocks. Alright. These need to be stone in particular because we don't want it to grief us. Right. I wonder if I could use basalt or calcite for that matter. Smooth basalt. Can I? I cannot. I can't make half slabs. Wait, I can? Oh, I need smooth basalt bricks though. Okay, we'll do that then. That way we got more of these fancy decorative blocks that won't burn, hopefully. Put that there, put that there, make that. And then we just need 4 of that, and then we need 4 hoppers in particular. We need iron for that. In order to make an iron farm, you need to have iron. Good at work. Oh, I see. You are at work. But you are good, and that's good to hear as always. I'm also technically at work. doing the funny, the big funny work over here of trying to make an iron farm. Need 2 chests. Let's make chests with these. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And then we make hopper. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we need 4. Then we should have the requisite amount of chests. We also have a boat already, so we are golden. One, two, three. We'll put this here, put this here, put that here. Okay, what else do we particularly need? A lava bucket, 8 signs, and then 2 buckets of water. Well, I think this lava bucket, I only really need 1, but I can use other ones as well. We already have these, so we just need 2 lava buckets. If I recall correctly, we have a pool of lava right here behind our crop area. There was like a little pool of like lava here that I've been trying to avoid since I began playing. Okay. 1, 2. Alright, now we have the 2 buckets of lava that we need. Now we just have to pick up everything else and then go. Go to where we need to be. Also, for anyone who also knows, does putting string in a block would prevent a mob from spawning on it? Because if it does, it'll be really great. That. Trapdoors, chest, this, and then that. I think. Alright. Yeah, that's okay. Thank you for coming by, Jang. Have a good rest. Pal World when? I am actually playing Pal World. Although I have been only playing it, you know, like off stream. So we'll see if I feel like streaming it. But yeah. With the upcoming stuff and whatnot, we will find out. But yeah. Bye, Jang. Appreciate you for coming. Thank you for the info as well. But yes, Pal World, big question. When it has another big update? Because I've already done the Terraria update off stream actually. Or maybe I could start a new playthrough as well on stream. But you know what I forgot? I forgot to make signs. That's what I forgot. At the very least we have the wood to make it anywhere anyway. Let's just make it here. signs. Oops. There we go. But yes, when a new update comes, a big one, a big one. But you see, the problem with Pal World is it's really fun. At the start, where you're trying to live and you're trying to get pals, make a base, and all that, you know. The problem is, endgame is basically a very big a breeding like game, if you will. It's a lot of waiting. It's a lot of mining. It's a lot of it's a lot of essentially like little grunt work and stuff. But I could see the merit in it though. The pals are at least very cute. So okay, we climb back up here, and then we start building the iron farm, which is I'm going to put in this area for now anyway. Let me just make sure that I have the proper portions. I can't put it there? Okay. Right now, we need a 7 length, 6 width, and then 2 deep. Alright, let us start that. The center, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then it'll be 6 tiles wide. Oops. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6, 7. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, this is 8. We have exceeded. Alright, do this here. But yes, we shall put lights in here first and foremost, because we don't want the nasty surprise coming out at us. Alright, let's make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, now we make it 2 deep according to the guide that I am watching out from, which I will put the credits after streaming and whatnot. The YouTube name, I think, is Voltrox. So, okay, let's dig in here. And I think I actually... Oh, wait. It's also nighttime now. There are monsters nearby. I don't need you yet. But I will need you guys eventually. I will need a zombie in here eventually. Not now. Ah! Bro. Bruh. That is just the rudest thing. Leave me alone. Monkeys. I hate creepers, man. I really do. I need to bring a cat with me at all times. Clearly. Right. We need to make more shovels. 2 of them, to be precise. And now let's set our spawn again because of that monkey creeper. Annoying. And I know that the spawning ground for the iron golems must be dirt and not stone. So we're gonna have to remove this travertine from the bottom row. I'm gonna try and make this hopefully functional in the first go, but I am prone for making a lot of mistakes whenever making a farm. So bear with me a bit, okay? Alright. Now that we've made that, let's replace this with dirt. There we go. And that is it. That is the 7 high, 6 width, and then 2 deep hole. Now I need to look at the instructions again afterwards. Oops. Dig out a 3x3 hole. One, okay. On the longest side? What the heck? What does that mean? Hold on. Right. Longest side, the bottom part. Okay. This is 1, 2, 3. I think this is it anyway. Let me make sure. Hold on. Oh. Okay. That doesn't quite look right. Alright, do that again. The confusing part about making these kind of farms is always the, alright, like, what exactly do I have to do? That portion of it. Say 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. That could be what it was. No. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Okay. Now that I've done that, make that 4 blocks deep. Alright. 1, 2. Wait, 2. This will be 3. And this will be 4. Also, I wonder what travertine is used for, because I have no idea, actually. My first time seeing this block in the game. Alright, now that we've done that, we gotta break this down a little bit. And then check out our work and make sure everything is in order. I only really have to do this once, hopefully, because this is going to be really funny. 4 deep. Ah. Alright. So I have to go in this direction. Then 1, 2, 3. Dig 12 blocks deep in here. whatnot. And then mine one out in the middle. 1, 2, 2, 3. Just like that. And then we make a small staircase up to the surface. Alright. Dig that. Dig that. Dig that. And then, woo! At very least, this is going rather smooth. Okay. This is the thing that I came from. This is where I should go out. Alright. Let's make sure to put this around just in case. Okay. Now what we do was 3 beds. 3 beds in there. There we go. I wish beds can stack, that way they're not taking too much out of our inventory space right here. Alright, so this is the thing. Where should I be facing? The hole. Okay. Alright, so I should be facing here. So bed 1, bed number 2, and then bed number 3. Right here, facing this place. Place the slab on both sides, and then the trapdoor in the middle. And then I forgot my my lovely bag somewhere. Excuse me. Ooh, I love that little bouncy like effect right there. So where shall we put the slabs again? At the center and then middle. Alright. Here, and then put the trapdoor. Ah, okay. Grab this and then put this in here. It's my first time using this block, so it actually looks pretty neat, not gonna lie. So yeah. Down trapdoor in the middle like that. Okay. Over here for the people who've been playing Minecraft and be like, yo, like this is how it feels like having to play this, and then you gotta follow instructions from a video because you're not sure what to do yourself. Okay. Let's break that. Then let's put torches. That way nothing can spawn inside this little lovely place. Where did they place the... in between. Alright. Put that there. Put that there. Here, if I recall correctly, anyway, it will be right here. Or I think that's why it's 11. It's because I have to put this on every block, that way nothing can spawn. Oh, yeah, that is correct. Okay. That is correct, actually. Then I put the trapdoor down like that there, and then I put the boat right here. Oops. Then make sure to not move that. There we go. Then Put torches everywhere to make sure that nothing can spawn in there. Actually, hold on. Before we do that, let us wait a little bit because I think I need nighttime. I actually need nighttime to ensure that nothing, to make sure I think like the villagers get to sleep. Alright, okay, I get that portion. Alright, we're going to build during the night. We'll just have to deal with it a little bit, I suppose. And then this we fill with dirt. And then this we put trapdoors, like this. Speaking of, hi. I can't believe they just went there immediately. Alright. Alright. I think that's what I needed to happen, although like I'm skipping a step because I feel like I needed to have the villagers there first before the zombie spawned in there. Alright, that is indeed what I needed to do. Okay. Let me pick up the lovely villagers to and fro this lovely little place. Which I think because they're all adults, hopefully they're all adults now, it'll be easier to transport them from. It'll be easier to transport them from the villager, from the villager hall. Yes, I'm not afraid of you anymore. Revenge. Protection 4 is good. The catharsis from me absolutely just not being destroyed by skeleton archers anymore is too real. Alright, before I start fooling around again, let's actually go down to business. I need to bring 3 villagers down there and make sure that they sleep. So please get out of the way. I can hear them. Actually, never mind. I will just sleep. Not gonna lie to you. We can always wait for nighttime later. Alright, we carried 1. Alright. Whew. My guy got neutralized, but yeah. At the very least, I don't have to bring them out with boats or with carts because we can already just like pick them up. But yeah. Uh-oh, I see a witch. That's not something I want to fight. Nope, nope, nope. I'm bringing... Please, no. I have a friend right here and I don't want him to get hurt. Also, what's up with these zombies and just completely not even dying at all under the sun? That is just big silly right there. Alright, please get away from me. I don't want to fight. I have business to do. This witch just keeps following me. Watch when I get my hands off this guy and I become free, and you shall rue the day that you try to mess with me while I'm trying to make a build. Alright, now What do you mean you can go there? Also, I think the zombie just despawned. I think we honestly have to name the zombie anyways. And not do it like this, cause I think they would just not spawn regardless. Alright, let's make sure this is open, and then we'll start the process again by bringing the villagers here. Also, gonna get rid of those mobs that are threatening me on the way here, if I could still find them. I think that witch despawned, not gonna lie. But I'm not sure. Let me just drink some water. Oops. Hopefully it doesn't take an entire session to actually make an iron farm. But we shall see. We shall see. Okay. At the very least, we can bring them out very, very easily and handily, like this. Excuse me. I would need a number of people on this fine endeavor. I don't think I can sprint while carrying these guys, but I can't really complain much, all things considered, that I could just carry them and not have to do the boat trick, because the boat trick would probably be difficult. If I could not actually carry them, I would have to make a minecart trick. I would have to like make a minecart from down there to all the way up there, essentially. So I would have to make like a minecart that spans like 100 blocks just to deposit these villagers down there. So that's gonna be a different kind of fun, I'd say. So at the very least, process is going well. And I think it would take enough time that I would be able to grab a zombie and put a zombie inside in the evening. Hopefully just a zombie and not a creeper, because that's also a very frightening thing. I don't want the creeper to explode my little project out here. Excuse me. There we go. They're gonna have to use that bed right there, but that'll come eventually. We just need to wait until it's the evening to be able to do so. I think like it's a part of the thing that they need to be able to sleep in order to keep producing iron once it's ready. Anyways, okay. One more villager. One more villager. And do we have enough time? Yep, it's almost nighttime. So let's actually hurry and grab that one last villager and then head back. Then prepare to bait the final the zombie anyway. I think we have to build a few things. But so long as it's nighttime, I think we'll be able to pull it off. So need to grab a new young'un in here. Alright. We did it! We did it. We did it. Now we bring you back to where you guys need to be. Also hoping that, fingers crossed, this is very far away from my village. My quote-unquote village that I have back there, so this hopefully will not be an issue. I need to be right back real quick though. I need to go to the bathroom, so give me a second. Hold on. Alright, I am back. Let me just, oops, my model is, bugging out a little bit. There we go. Thank you. But yeah, it happens whenever I have to leave the desk and whatnot. I have to manually reset her. I have to manually reset my adorable, lovely kitten. A lovely cat, Chiyo. Alright, now we resume. Bringing back this guy. I'm kind of a little worried because, like, I don't have the tracks left on there, you know? So, hopefully, they will be fine over there. Without a mob being able to sneak in and get them. Because I will be really sad if they did. Okay. This should be... Oops. That should be the third one right there. And let me read the instructions again. Cover up the hole. Okay. That'll be the next step to this. Cover up the lovely... Oh, dang it. Over here. Over here. Please leave that. Uh-oh. That's not what I wanted to happen. There we go. And then we can cover this up. Here's where the beds are. And then go to one of the sides and dig out 4 blocks. Okay. So technically, intruder, you are an intruder. This would be where it was. Man, what are you guys all doing here? Having the party and stuff. This is where I placed the bed, so it should start here. Alright. And then go to the one side where there's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then go do that, and then do that, and then apparently we have to place the hoppers this way. Let me just make sure that the direction is correct. Ah, okay, it is correct. The hoppers would be like this, then this. Nope, that's not how they intended for that to be. Hold on a second. Let me make sure that I got my visuals correctly. Oh, I need to be digging down and then another down. Okay. So it's supposed to be something like this. And then like that. Oops. Another thing that I made a mistake on. Needed to be this, and then this. That's what we needed to do. I think that was the correct portion of that. 4 hoppers like this. Ah, alright. And then we place our chests there. Nice. I was like, man, like I have a shovel. We should be fine. Alright, now we get to place the chests in here. Oops. Oh. Hello there. And it is now evening. What's up, guys? This would be a very good moment to take out our lovely our lovely name tag, because we're being attacked by these lovely beasts. Alright, let's make sure that this works though. Alright, it does. Okay, cool. Alright, now that we've made sure that the chests work. Yep. That'll be fine now. Okay. We need to do something else still. Wow, this guy has a shovel on top. That is ridiculous. So above where the hoppers are, we need to place. Wait, is that correct? In front of the hoppers. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Now that that's done, oh, we have to put the signs there. We have to put some signs. Also, because you guys are getting annoying now and not helpful at all, I shall sleep. That way I don't have to deal with you guys. So are you kidding me? This guy had like a top hat and everything. That's so funny. Alright, a guy is burning me. Absolutely burning me. Alright, now we got our signs. Hopefully that works. Let me adjust my thingy. Put that there, put that there, put that there, put that there. And then put this here, and then put this here. That should be the proper way of doing it. Oh, and above? Above that one. Okay. So put that. Oh, this is sidewards though. We don't want sidewards one. Put that there. Oh, oops. Not what we wanted that to be. So let's put this up here, put this up here. Then put this up here. Hello, I can't choose. What's up? How you doing? We're making an iron farm right now. Yeah, I'm trying my best to copy it from a video, but I'm hoping it's working well. Also, that reminds me, I have to make sure that my lovely people at my villager trading hall, or breeding hall for that matter, is safe because I forgot to close the door. But yes, we are making an iron farm because I want to have it for trading emeralds. Trading hall? Yeah, I have made a breeding hall and a trading hall before the farm itself. Funnily enough. Actually, why I'm building the farm itself is because I needed the iron to get more emeralds. So, I'm over here really trying to hustle it up a bit. So, alright. Let's make sure that our people are safe in here. There's 4 of them in here, and they're all cool. They're all chill. So, all right, let's make sure that we seal that up and whatnot. But yeah, this is the setup. This is the converter. As you see, it's pretty much ready. And then we do have the traders in here safely in their own columns. I don't know, like shopkeep areas and whatnot. So need some more water. The voice crack is a little bit. But yeah, at least our villagers are safe. Now we just need to work out like the little stuff that goes around with the iron farm. And hopefully, it will work. Because I'm a little silly. Also, I like the fact that now that I am in full armor and full protection, like, I don't take as much damage from falling, but I do take a lot of hunger just from running around, so it's fair, honestly. Okay. No, I haven't defeated the dragon yet. I haven't defeated the dragon, I haven't defeated the wither yet. That will come eventually, that's for sure. It's just it'll be a bit before I get to do that. Considering I sort of am taking my time a lot with this. Alright, so we place our lava at the top 2 blocks portion of it. Okay. An elytra this early would be really good, but I'm not really too fussed into getting it. Wait, did I do this correctly first of all? Hopefully I did. Alright. Ain't no way to do it but to do it. There we go. And then we put this in here. And hopefully that's working. Now, I think we are at the water step. At the opposite corners. Yeah, that should be the next step right there. There we go. Do it right here. There, and then here. Oops. That's not what I wanted to do. That should be how the farm would look like. Use the shovel to make path blocks in 7. Okay. Now for that part. The shovel part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we need one more layer of dirt in here. This is why I bought a lot of dirt with me earlier. Because I figured this would be a thing where I would need to put a lot of dirt blocks to ensure that this is all flat. So the iron golems will not be able to spawn on these corners of the map. So let's do that. It's maybe a little too far out, but it's okay. Better safe than sorry. Also, it's becoming evening again. Oop. Need more shovel. Should have definitely made a diamond one, but it's okay. I haven't gotten that from the merchants yet, so we will not bother with that for now. Alright, and then this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7. So we need to fill these up. 2 of them around here. Other than that, we are set. Let's put some torches here just so we have a little bit of protection in the night once it comes down. Boom. Apparently, golems can spawn 7 blocks away. Like, from where the village is, 7 blocks into that. So hopefully, this would prevent that. Also, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. Let's make sure that this is all flat. I have seen comments in that particular video saying that, oh, you need 9 spaces. If it comes to that, then we will see. But for now, 7 spaces is where we're at. Okay. Oops. Need more shovel. So do I have more dirt in my bag? I feel like I had more than these. Yep, I did. Alright. I'm gonna make sure I have them. Because I will be taking that travertine over there and then replace it with normal dirt to ensure I can make path blocks from it, and so no iron golems can potentially spawn in here. Oh yeah, we're about to finish at the very least, or at least like the build of it anyway. But yeah, as you guys seen, this is probably one of the more relatively simple like iron golem builds, but we'll see if it can run continuously, because I think like you have to let the villagers sleep before they start spawning the golems, and after 20 minutes I think like you have to let the villagers be able to actually lie down and sleep for them to get scared by the iron golem, by the zombie again. But we will get to those steps when we reach them. Okay, so I'm assuming we do this because we have to fill these up and assume that these are part of the blocks that the iron golem will spawn at. Alright. Now we take a look at the next yours work without path blocks. Ooh, that's good. I'm not sure then, because some people were saying, because I initially I looked at like 2 different videos about like making these, and one was fairly aesthetic where they covered it with a house and whatnot, and then one was just a simple build such as this, basically, you know. So one of them did not actually require path blocks, but it required the entire area surrounding it to be flat. That was the only requirement that they wanted. Whereas for this one, they specify like, oh, you want path blocks in here, because if you don't, then they could spawn there. So I'm interested to see whether that will be the case or not. All right, to finish the farm, make the zombie fall into the trapdoors. All right. Now for the quote-unquote exciting part of this. Hi. Can you not? You're hurting me a lot, bruh. Bye. Get stuck there. Oh! It's working! It's working! Oh, that's a little slow. It's working, everybody! Oh my god! Now I just have to AFK here for like the remainder of my stream. And yes, thank you. I appreciate you for cheering me around. Hopefully that's it though, and it doesn't spawn anywhere else. And hopefully there's no tunnels around either. Because that'll be really sad if there were any. Although I am curious. Oh, hi. Stop running at me? You can always build another twice the efficiency. That's true. That is true. I can actually build another one. That's true. This one only, if I recall the build correctly, and again, credits to Voltrox for this video that I followed the instructions for. And I will link their video in my stream later to credit them for this build. What the heck are you wearing? Alright. Credits to Voltrox, because it was their mining, it was their iron farm that I used for this. Apparently this one gives around 300 per hour. Provided it continuously works, of course, because I heard that there were like some problems time-wise, but hopefully I have countered that by letting the villagers sleep for a couple before actually putting in the lovely zombie in there. And with the name tag and everything, I think it should not be a problem because he should not be able to despawn due to the name tag, so we'll see. And because this is 1.20, it should also not... What the heck? That guy actually dropped boost? Wait. What the? Lightning strike. Intoxication. Is the zombie in a boat? I think it should be in a boat. But I'm not sure actually if he went into the boat. So I have to check. He's standing here. Does he have to be in the boat? Ah! No, 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 no. Uh-oh. Oops. Alright, there we go. Woo. Are you actually burning down there? No! Man. Man. But it was working. Even though he's not in the boat. So. Yep. Rip Zomberto indeed. But now, we shall resume in what we were doing. By that, I mean... What the... With or without the tag, I see. I just built the tag there because I was just incredibly too lazy to deal with it, not gonna lie. So I'm like, you know what? The tag it is, basically, you know. But now I have to wait for another night time to come. That way, I can drag another zombie in here. Zomberto 2.0 in here. But we have proved that the iron farm does, in fact, for a fact, work. I just put it there because like I don't want to deal with the. I put the tag rather. That way I don't have to deal with the it despawns moment basically. You know. So. And now we shall have to wait for the nighttime. In the meantime, what do we do? Let's wander around, shall we? I guess. Oh wait, let me remove these actually. Let me remove these. Let's do that. Do a bit of paneling over here. Alright. That should be long enough. This is 1.20, yes. 1.20.1. This is a Homestead modded series, so there's a mod pack. A rather big one. So yeah. At the very least it works. I'm just happy it works. Cause I think I've had an experience making a piglin farm. Or it's not even a piglin farm. This was before the Nether update. You know those very big gold farms on the Nether roof? I had experience on building those, and I actually messed up making the roof. So it took me a long time to fix it, and I already had oh wait, it was the endermites that I had to put at the. I think like because there was something that the piglins hated. I think it was either turtles or turtle eggs at the time. But yeah. Those things I had it set up and they were already very mad at them. Yeah, it was a turtle egg, so I forgot. The endermite was for the enderman, so can I ride? Can I be friends with you? Yeah? We're going to fool around while I wait for the nighttime to come. So I can put another zombie in there. Yeah, I will need another saddle. I'm just goofing around while it's still daytime, so. And I have decided to make my idleness this llama's problem. Oh, I think he's good with me now. Yeah? You're getting a little dizzy, sir. I do have a saddle, so I can get that back and then bring it back here. And hopefully a zombie will get... It's okay. Thank you for following me. I can't choose. I also was a little concerned about that, but it's alright. Well, whether the zombie will despawn or not, with or without the bolt, or will the bolt actually bug out, you know, with the zombie. But it seems that it was working well, so I'm hoping when we place a new zombie there, it would be alright still, so. Also, perfect timing. I need to MK2. It's just it's a lot of vegetable farms and whatnot. Here in Homestead, you can get EXP by harvesting stuff. So, and also this is the laziest tree farm that ever exists in mankind. I've just decided to put 4 saplings in a parallel position and call it a day. So long as it produces cherry and spruce, I am good. But yeah. Alright. We're going to take that llama with us because he's my friend now. Hopefully I approach the right llama. But I appreciate that you think that the farm looks interesting. There we go. I put the saddle on. Wait, is it a saddle actually? It is. Wait, I can't put a saddle on you. What the heck? Eh? What do you need actually? Oh! Oh yeah, I could do this by the way. Hee hee. I could just, if he doesn't come home with me, he'll come home with me whether he wants to or not. Behold, a llama. I can't put the saddle on him, that's why. Oops. Alright, because if I don't have a shield, it won't let me, basically. But yeah, the saddle won't go in here, so. Alright, let's make sure that we're ready, by the way. I'll carry my boy here close to the start of this. Oops. Excuse me. Alright. We have a friend. And he's gonna come around with us. I'm gonna put you close here. That way, I know who you are, and I won't mistake you for anybody else down there. Because there's a couple of llamas in there and whatnot, so. Alright, let's get ready. Also, what are you doing? You're already here. It's not even nighttime yet. You have a death wish. Okay. Ow. Ow. What is your issue? I'm waiting until it's darker. That way it doesn't damage them anymore. The sun doesn't damage them anymore. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of zombies who want a piece of my hide. And I already see a skeleton over there. I already see a skeleton over there trying to troll me. You guys aren't welcome here. Shoo! Away. I need zombies. I need big old zombie people. What's up, buddy? All the villagers you can perhaps. Perhaps that will attract them. All the villagers you can eat. Ish. And it is nighttime. And something should spawn and try to bite me relatively soon. Oh. Actually, you know what? I don't want that music. Bring me back my my thingy. There we go. That one had a musical backpack. It'll start to get really noisy. So I'm like, you know what? At first thought I was like, oh, I'll take this first zombie I can get, and then I remembered how annoying that could be. So I'm here waiting for another one. Let go, buddies. Where you guys at? We have a buffet here of villagers. Please come over. I think there's some over there that I can kind of make a like I could see from the mini map. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh my god, there's a bunch of creepers. Not the guys that I want. Absolutely not. I think I have been playing for 280-ish like days now. Minecraft days in here. But yes, I progress super slow. Also, there's like, I think I've streamed also like 12, or rather, this would be the 14th stream that I've done for this particular mod pack only. So, there's been 14 real life days. Alright, come here. Get in there. Oh my god. Alright. This is the guy that went in here. Alright. Get in there. Woo! Ow! Oh my god, there's a lot of you guys! No! Get away from me! Holy bunch of you guys! Why are there a lot of you guys? Yeah, it works again. I'm very happy about that myself. But I seem to have other problems. Oh! Well, that helps me actually. Although, can you guys stop spawning? I've already gotten rid of one. There's monsters nearby. I can't sleep. That's silly. But yes, it does work again. Please, 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 please. What the heck? Oh my goodness. Alright, at least I'm safe. So what the heck is this? Why is there so many? Why are there so many of you evil folks? Ah! Jesus Christ. Yeah, this guy does look nice for this particular mod pack. What the? Okay. Man, you guys are still going? Jesus. Alright, I'm alive though. I'm alive. All that protection definitely coming into use. Those protection enchants definitely have saved me today. Because that would have been a situation where I would have gotten bopped right then and there. But yes, the sky in this mod pack looks really nice. Also, honestly, like a lot of the ambient sounds too. Like for example, here on, because this is a mountain. Like this place is a mountain. There's wind. You can hear wind. And like, in a forest area, you can hear birds and whatnot. So, and even here, like you can hear the birds like chirping and stuff. So, it's really cool. It definitely has the immersion and the ambiance that like you'll kind of want from like a chill playthrough. So, I like this mod pack a lot, and it's just like it's one of the reasons why I stuck with it as well. So, but yes, it is perfectly working. So now at least we don't have to worry. You could just AFK here. Find a way to AFK here anyway. Right, our job is done, and this is an iron. This is actually not my backpack. What the heck? Okay. I mean, I'll take that. And now we have an iron farm that is functional. Perfectly functional. And it has 33 iron on it in it already. Love that. Now, what I was technically worried about was whether I needed to put like moss carpets here. That way they can't spawn. But that might be needless, I think. So, yeah. Chunk loader? I'm not sure what a chunk loader is, actually. I'm not a very, what do you call it? Like a redstone, like a machinery savvy person, I suppose. But I think, is it the one where like, you kinda, it ticks pretty much consistently or constantly, so the game thinks like that chunk is loaded? Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah, I see then. I have to take a look at that eventually. But yeah. We are done! We did it! We did it! Also, I am wondering whether... See, I can claim this chunk. Claim selected. Will that... Will that make this particular chunk always active? Or not? We will find out. We have 8 iron in here. So, if it doesn't increase by the time we come back and then clean up and tidy up a little bit, then it's probably... It should give infinite emeralds, XP, gunpowder. Yeah, that sounds, like really good. It sounds really broken, actually. But we shall see. I think like you can build those on the ocean of sorts too, so it's very easy to build where I base from, because there is a very big wide ocean that's right beside my spawn area. So oh my god, it's back to peace and quiet relatively anyways. So home sweet home. Also, what do you do? Oh, I think I put you above there because you moved a little bit. All right. Now we can afford to clean up. That was a very, very rather wild iron farm building. Most farms are above the ocean. Oh, I see. Yeah, I think it's because like mob spawns and caves don't get in the way of like in making an ocean farm. So if I recall correctly, even the creeper farm can also be built above the ocean. Are those dolls? Yes. There's a mod in this game where you can there's player plushies basically. And these are the player plushies that you can buy from a wandering trader, or you can find them from treasure chests inside the Homestead mod pack. They're very cute. I don't know what they exactly do aside from be like decorations and achievements and whatnot, but I like them. I've been collecting them ever since I'm playing in this world, so they're very, very adorable. Crafted items, you put back the buckets there. And then a bunch of stuff in here that would go to the blocks. This would be mob drops. And then this would go back to the valuables. I still really don't know why, like, the llama did not accept my saddle. It's a very interesting thought. This needs added. Yeah, I know, right? Like, I really like these. Like, most especially from, like, very, you know, like, they can make plushies out of, like, people. And we can collect them. I feel like that would be nice. So, like, look, like, you can make them into decorations just like this. And then when you right-click on them, they kind of talk, too. So, you can probably, like, if there's a way to add a custom message to that, I think that would be really, really fancy. So, alright. We're outside flowers, and then this would go on here, too. Then this would go on logs. This would go on crafted together with the chest. Oops. And then the seed will go outside. Oh, but first let's take care of this actually. That, and then we put that in here. We grab this. Llamas can only be controlled by leads. Oh, I see. So probably what I was missing was just a chest. I just needed to put a lead on them. I see. Okay, that makes sense then on why that particular llama did not follow me. Anyway, it would require a lead. Good to know. Okay, now we put the plank and wooden mats in here. Oh, and I forgot about this. This also belongs in here. Then we grab some food with us. And my crops are growing. That's why. Oh, I see. Well, it kind of. I suppose that makes sense. They want the. I suppose they just want the llamas to carry their stuff that they're selling. Yeah. But yeah, it's a shame you can't ride them though. Well, you can, but you can't control them. And with that, we shall grab our friend back. Because I'm waiting for my crops to grow anyways, and I wanna go see whether that iron farm is still producing even without me there by claiming a chunk. So, oops. Although a mod that can let you make a chunk like active just by clicking on it, that would be really really good, and I think really really broken if it does exist. Oh yeah, I haven't seen the desert biome in this playthrough yet, so I haven't actually seen a camel. But I have encountered a camel in Minecraft once. Once I think in a vanilla world. I just haven't actually. Also, why is this very scary here? Holy, what the heck? Ah! There's 39. So claiming a chunk does make it active. This was only 8 before I left. And my house is right here, so I'm not sure whether I'm loading the chunk or not. So, alright, where is the llama though? Friend! Ah! Get away from my friend. There we go. Come here, buddy. Let's go home. Oh my god, there's a creeper following us. No! Come here. I should left click more? Oh. Oh, right click. Yeah. I do find that I don't do that often. Alright. Come here with me and don't actually go there because there is a big, never mind actually. Let's sleep. Because there's a bunch of zombies waiting for us. And it's not gonna be nice to deal with them while I'm carrying you. 265 days. There we go. That's the exact number of days I've been, or Minecraft days in here. And then 14, 14 streams. 14 streams in particular. That's the amount of like Minecraft I've been playing. And I think I regularly stream for 3.5 hours. Made from real pandas. Hopefully not. I haven't seen a panda in this playthrough yet. So, I hope not. I would be really sad if this was made from real pandas. From Minecraft pandas, anyway. So. Haha, no, it's not the case. It's fine. They'll be fine. Alright, and then we can... Yep, that'll be where you'll stay, okay? You'll be a good buddy right there. Comforting. We have now eaten a meal that's actually cooked and not just Minecraft cooked. I will eventually bring back a panda here. I'm gonna try to find a brown one too, the rare ones at that. Like make a little like enclosure filled with like bamboos and stuff, and they just have an environment there where they can thrive. That would be neat. A sick brown. I don't think the brown ones can be sick though, or like did they change that through the updates? Because last I played this game was before the armadillos came out, so I've been missing quite a lot. Or last I played vanilla anyway, so I've been missing quite a lot. So in the old vanilla world that I played with friends though, I have brought back a brown one, but it wasn't sick at the very least, so. Okay. And grab the lettuce. XP. The armadillos are fine. I think they're really cute, actually. You just have to build like an enclosure for them that like the scoots could drop from. Or you can have like a lace around that can pick it up and then give it to you as well. Alternatively, that also works. But the armadillos are really cute. Hello, Blade. What is the agenda for today? I actually just finished it, Blade. Also, look, I have enchants now. I finally have them. I'm not dying I mean, did I die earlier already? I'm not sure, but I don't think I died today yet. But the agenda for today was building an iron farm. And we have achieved that. Trust me not dying is an achievement because it's a constant every stream. So this is why, like, as much as interesting as VTuber like Minecraft hardcore run is, I probably wouldn't do it because of that. It's producing iron. Yes. Also, why is there rotten flesh in here? What? Birdo is still alive and well, so that's good. But yes, the armadillos though, they're really cute. They were a pain to bring back from the savannah when I tried it on the vanilla world, but they were very cute. A zombie probably fell in? Yeah. Oh, okay. Whew. Bruh, I thought I was going to fall in a ravine. Just as Blade tells me to not die. Alright. Now, let's get more XP so I can get more enchants on my stuff. I still don't have efficiency on my tools, so part of the reason why I'm building an iron farm, well, the major reason was to basically trade iron for emeralds using my lovely villager traders that I've already set up down at the beach. You know, there was a time in ATM 10 where I died food. That has to be the worst, man. Like, dying in the nether. I think I've quit like a playthrough because I've died in the nether before. If you have netherite, technically it would be okay because at least like the netherite stuff will be saved, but the rest though, yeah. Ooh, that's painful though. That's gotta be some painful stuff right there. Alright. More. I need more XP. What is fully grown now? These corn, I guess? Yeah, I think the corn's also grown now. I think what's next on the agenda is an EXP farm, actually. Oh yeah, I actually remember that. So there was an instance where I was playing an ATM 10 mod pack, actually. This is the same ATM 10 mod pack that you're playing, Blade. And me, my mod, and then a friend that I play with basically got to the end, and then we were exploring end cities at the time, right? We were full decked out, diamond gear, bags, and everything. I was told that it was safe to jump. My silly little cat, this silly cat streamer that you guys are watching right now, was told that it was safe, and I just jumped. I didn't look at where I was jumping at. I just jumped. And I fell into the void, losing everything. So, I rage quit a playthrough. Like that. Oh, man. I think that has to be like one of the worst like experiences I've ever had. I'm like, I know that I was so decked out, and it's just like I just needed to be careful, but I didn't. I wasn't careful at all. So fun times, fun times that one. So I'm never doing that again. That this is kind of why I'm putting off like exploring the end, because exploring the end, beating the Ender Dragon means exploring the end. Exploring the end means that I have to put the shift key really, really solidly as I put blocks down and explore the end using those little bridges, those little dirt bridges that I make. And one mistake can essentially put me in the void. And it's just like, I don't know if I can do that anymore. So there's that. But yes, I am looking forward to the time where I have to go to the end and deal with the stuff that's there. So wait, that can't be all the iron. I was about to say, like, that's not all the iron ore that I have. Like, ain't no way. Okay, let's make or just make a flying ship. Oh. uh, I can't choose. Like, have you ever seen like Mumbo Jumbo's videos before? I think that's exactly what they did for that one. I think you can make it with like a slime of some sort too, like the sticky pistons and stuff, and you just have to have like the redstone and whatnot. That can also work technically. Yeah, I can definitely say that. That might be interesting. The ultimate like safe way to traverse the end without potentially scaring myself half to death. I need to see blueprints of, or rather builds for builds of flying machines. I need to see them. Oh, what will you have? You have a sword. How about you? Are you already master? You are a master. Okay. Wait, so you can have axes as well. I may need another, may need another weaponsmith, I guess, or toolsmith for that matter. Airship. No. Airship bombers. Alright, give me emeralds, guys. I need more of them. Also, are you a master now too? Yes, you are. Well, yeah. I think like you can make like a flying ship in Minecraft while duping TNT and dropping it at the same time too, if I recall correctly. Now that's chaotic right there. Okay. Have you guys restored your trades already or no? No? Oh, it's because it's nighttime. Alright, let's sleep then. And then hopefully you guys restore trades. Also, the iron farm is working. I'm just happy the iron farm is working. So now I can do the busybody stuff of like, alright, give me more stuff. Oh yeah, I can also trade my let me make sure actually. I think it was potatoes, carrots, and then beetroots. Oh, and the asparagus as well. Yep, there we go. Alright, I'm gonna bring more of those, more stacks of those, and then I can exchange them for emeralds. That way I can buy more enchants and I can strengthen more of my gear, so I'm not too afraid. Now the Enderman from yesterday that bought me really early on would not be able to mess with me anymore. So now the question is netherite. Do I want to dig netherite? I don't want to dig netherite, not gonna lie to you guys. Netherite is like, eh. Also, my frame rate suffers here. chickies. Alright, we need more food. Somebody need to go. Fastest way is bastions, mining with... Safest way is mining with fire rest. Oh yeah, fire rest does help a lot. Like, I think I've seen a video where, like, they had fire rest and they were able to, like, be on the lava safely for a bit while the potion is active. So, yeah. I could try that. The next on the agenda for now is making more emeralds, trading them for iron and stuff. And also cooking actual food too, because I've just been purely relying on baked potatoes, as you all have probably seen, all this time. Now I can eat actual food. Can you believe it? All right. Now we can go back. Put the chimkin in the chest. And then, time to grab a knife and a wooden board. It's right here. I legitimately, I think, like, I made the house complete with this kitchen set. I think, like, at the first or my second, like, session of doing this playthrough. And I have not once used this. They're just here. Oh, I think I used a pot once. A grand total of once. To cook the vegetable soups I had. But never used this. Now, I have the leeway to be able to use it. So, I'm glad for that. Alright, mob jobs we put here, and then let's put that there. Also, why is this... Okay, what is this? Jukebox upgrade. We're not putting that in there. At least I have a new bag though. But what I was going to do was put more vegetables in my bag. That way I can trade them off for emeralds as well. But yes, now that I have done quite a bit of stuff today, I can technically relax a bit and do the little bit of farm stuff and whatnot. I still have to terraform this too, and luckily I've been feeding my bone meal farmer a lot of stuff that can make bone meal, that it can make bone meal from. So I would be able to actually put vegetation and flowers back into the terrain. Yeah, I like the burgers because it's very convenient to just have the burgers. I think what's the problem with this in particular, like the vegetable soup, is because it leaves out the bowl, and you don't have a way to put the bowl in the bag, if I recall correctly. So because of that, like, inconvenience, like, it's so much easier to eat with, you know, to just eat with like food that's technically already filling, but you don't have to put it in a plate, you know. I think I've done that in like another mod too. So all right, that's all of that. Then please trade with me too. And we're getting a bunch of XP as well. Oh. And you have resetted your trades. You've reset your trades too. You haven't resetted your trades yet. Alright. Nice. Getting a bunch of stuff though. It is really good. Already maxed out that guy. How about this guy? Yep. Alright. Now, actually, before I forget, because I'm like, oh, I can put more villagers again. I forgot to bring them food today, so they haven't been making babies. So I gotta make sure that I do that as well. So Because I still need more enchants like Aqua Affinity, Feather Falling. I think I already have Feather Falling though. Or maybe that was from another playthrough. I still need like other achievements like, or achievements, enchantments like Miner's Fervor and whatnot. So it would be great to have them. Aqua Affinity, the different kinds of protection, fire protection in particular. I don't really care about blast that much. I do care about having fire protection in case of nether situations. So, we have a lot more potatoes, so let's actually bring potatoes with us. Gonna grab a sip of water. Okay. And then we go down our lovely little villager house right here. Which I should really put decorations inside, by the way. Like, I have made this relatively simple and okay looking, I guess, you know. It's not too groundbreaking, it's just really this, you know. But I should definitely put some decorations on it. Also, everybody here. Behold potatoes. Now it's potatoes, okay? So you guys, hopefully you don't crash my game again, because last time I gave you an entire stack of carrots, you guys crashed my game. So, babies. They're making babies. Good. Good, good. Alright. Alright. This one is block 2, so we shouldn't have to worry about them doing anything or escaping. And also, because this is already filled with a train track, there should not be any mob that would slip in there. But perhaps I should add some doors to the hallways that the villagers are staying at. That way we don't get a random accident, so to speak, that can hurt them. So far nothing bad has happened though, and I do pray that that would be the case, because it would be really annoying if it's not. Alright, I was thinking of something really quickly. Oh, right. I haven't checked the achievements of this playthrough in a while. The achievements to the game, like, the quest anyways. So we can now grab this. Man, I needed EXP. I should have grabbed this before I started scrounging for them. It's all good, though. We got here now. Ooh. Oh, yeah, it's because we went to the nether. Oh, and I needed to make a diamond shovel for this. Okay, I'll make a diamond shovel then. Shovel diamond. Behold. Now we're able to finish this. We got a random gold ingot. Obsidian ingot? What the? You can make... Oh! Obsidian ingots are made by smelting obsidian in a blast furnace. You know what? That lava lake that we spawned at that nearest portal that we made, is now... Wait, no! We can't do that because there's no... We can't actually use water in the nether. Dang it. No! It's not what I wanted to do. Alright, we gotta scratch that. There is that big underground, like, ravine that I was going to mine. And I made a lot of, like, obsidian lakes in there. So I could farm obsidian in there. Alright. We did this, so we can get that. Oh yeah, we have to use the chopping board for this. Yeah, we've had a fair amount of achievements just from being here. Firework rockets. Also, shit, I'm full. I'm full of ores. I'm full of stuff in general. So let's make sure to keep them before I start nerding out again. Another stuff will be in here. You don't have to use machines like from ATM then. There's a lava pool. Oh yeah, there is a lava pool near my base, yes. I can also use that to convert these. So Yeah, ATM 10, I think like you had to do something like very ridiculous to get the stuff that to get the achievements and whatnot. Luckily, this playthrough hasn't made me make them, you know, but we'll see. Also, this is a diamond chest. What the heck? Lots of slots. Big poggers. Okay. Nether stuff. We'll put this in here. And then we'll put... Wait, where's the equipment pack? There we go. Bottle of Enchanting, we will just put in other valuables at the moment. And then, let's continue to take some achievements that we've found. Stone Blossoms. Visit a Crag Gardens biome. Do you guys remember this? Because I don't. I don't remember doing this at all. Overgrown stone. I think, wait, no. It has to be that like one biome where it had like big towering mountains that cover the entire like the upper sky, and it basically made it so that because of that and because there's no light underneath, there were like a ton of mobs underneath it. Maybe that's what they were talking about with that Crag Gardens. Because I remember remotely like complaining about it because I was exploring for just random resources at the time because I haven't started my big dig yet if I remember correctly. And then I came across that place. Tried to go near it, but I couldn't go closer because there was a lot of mobs. And at that time, at that point in the playthrough, I only had iron and a shield. And they were already breaking because I didn't have enchants at all. And 2 shots from a skeleton archer can very, very quickly and easily get rid of me. What the heck, mister? You guys always have this big booze. I'm glad I don't see the effect of like me being drunk though. I was thinking like, man, like what is this though? Lightning strike, beneficial. Um, I'll wait outside actually before I go in with this debuff. I don't want the villagers to suddenly deal with my shenanigans. Alright, nothing happened. Good. I wonder if that was wrongly worded or not. Hello friends, I'm back for more potato giveaways. Please, come hither. Come hither and partake of the crops. Yes. Make more babies. Thank you. Should have put more beds in here, but you know. I was being very particular. There's 6 of them in here. And with that, and like hopefully later on, there would be 8 of them. And then we can start ferrying them back into the shop corners, the villager trading corners, and we can get more. But yeah. Ooh, lots of achievements at the very least, so. And I gotta make sure to grab all the sugar cane because I need this to make paper. And honestly, I should extend this a bit more. Oops, not like that though. Wait, no, actually, that's correct. This would be... This should be where I should make another sugarcane farm. uh, these lovely little accidents that make up our playthrough makes it so fun for me. Okay, but yes, I do need a lot more sugarcane, so I need to make this farm a little bigger. Just a smidge bigger. And I think we have one more here, so we can use this right here. hopefully that would be more than enough. Maybe not though, considering the amount that I would need. And honestly, like, man, I've prepared all these like pumpkin and melon farms, but like I'm a little disappointed that I can't actually trade them to the farmer villager because it wants like a fruit from another mod, basically. So at this point, I'm just thinking like, man, maybe I can make these for actual food, or maybe there's a recipe in the mod that I can actually do. I can use to feed myself. That way, like, making these aren't in vain, you know. Make like a bunch of feast in here. Pumpkin. And then also we got that weird zombies aloha outfit. So there's that. Yes, let us continue to get the achievements that we have gotten from playing the mod so far. I have gotten into an ironwood boar. Oh, I remember that biome. Yeah. Loot Goblin Supreme. Oh. Nylon plushie. We got a new one. We got a new guy. Where can we put this guy though? Above here. Hehe. Look. He looks like Donald Duck. This guy looks like Donald Duck though. Yeah? Duck. Yeah, it's duck. It's a duck. It's so cute. Right, War Whisper, farmland. Oh. Luckily we already have these seeds, so I don't mind like putting them in the in the bone meal farm now. Ooh. Getting a decent amount of bone meal too. Good, good. But yeah. It's been a long while that we've been playing this mod pack, and I'm still enjoying myself. I still haven't remotely even done everything that I want to do. It's honestly part of why, like, I know, like, one of my viewers, Dennis, that is, was like, oh, there's a lot of, like, new stuff in vanilla. And I'm really excited for them too, but, like, a vanilla playthrough plus, like, modded playthrough is like, oh my god, that's going to take up so much of my time. I am very interested in making another, in a vanilla playthrough though. Like, I know those Forever World series have been going around a while, so I am interested in trying those out. Also, what the heck? I'll put these here then, but there's not even space here anymore. Random stuff. That diamond chest. Okay. Now, what else is in here? A water bucket. Witchcraft. Liquid courage. Oh, these are beers. You can get another copy of the beers that we've already gotten. Now, the funny thing about these is like apparently the wine doesn't make you dizzy, but I think this does. Oh, they don't either? Okay. I've been a monkey then. Alright, let's put these here. But there was that one thing that I drank while I was in Mineshaft where like it made my screen so woozy. I'm not sure what it was. Also, I need to make these upgrades as well. There's a lot of things I need to do. You need more alcohol to be... That's true. If I drank all three, like all... Well, I did drink already 2 of them. No? That didn't do it. Also, like... if I get ever, like... Because I do put these, like, VODs in YouTube, so it's like... If ever I get... I get restricted because of the fact that I drank alcohol in a game... That would be hilarious. Alright, but there is machinery in here from what it looks like. Need to eat pufferfish for nausea. But that's not fun. Also, Blade. There is machinery in here. Oh no! You can make trains here? Train conduit core parts with a spark. Yeah, this might be a little bit beyond me, my good sir. Also, we are getting a lot of headway in our plushie collection. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 plushies. Wait, 4, 5, 6 actually. 6 plushies left in the game that I haven't claimed yet, or haven't seen yet. And I will find them. Also, there's like bunch of stuff. Sliced bread. And then there's this farmer's bread. Oh, I have to eat this? Or can I? Oh, I can't place this. What the heck? It broke, like, completely. I can't get that back. What the heck? Man. That's so sad. I thought I could actually, like, yeah, I can have that. No, apparently, no. I cannot. Alright, let's put everything in the chests. Yeah, I just wanted to use it as a decoration and whatnot. But yes, I suppose for the thing, like, I'm not even going to eat them anyway because I'm using them as decoration. So in theory, it doesn't really matter whether I can eat them or not. Let's just put you in here because extra water buckets is always not a bad idea. Water buckets have saved a life from one of many a Minecraft player. Also, what's this? Firework rocket. Oh, this is for actual flying. Okay. I need to save these then. Because eventually, we will get an Elytra. And we will be flying all over the place. And we will stop walking around. I've just been lazy. Okay? And now, what else are we missing? We're missing efficiency. So let's actually get those books now. Because I think we have a nice and healthy supply of emeralds compared to before, where I was struggling to even make a few. So let's grab our books and then let's grab some efficiency 4 books. And why not efficiency 5? Because I don't want the blocks to break immediately. I don't want like the max out efficiency. It breaks too much stuff really quickly before I can like really control my my left click. So that's why I don't use 5. A skill issue more so. Honestly, like 3 would probably be the best like spot that I would prefer, but I did take 4 at the very least. 1, 2, 3. Yep, I think these are 3 tools that I would use them for. Oh, and maybe one more for the mending dude. I mean for the shovel. Did this and then did that. And then I think I want another silk touch. Okay. Alright. You guys are doing good over there. Now, we can go back. Honestly, should put an emerald chest somewhere in there. That way, I don't have to go back. I don't have to go back and forth. The emeralds would just be there when I'm ready to trade them and whatnot. And also, I'm going back to the iron farm first before I head back home and enchant these because I want to see whether how many iron has it already accumulated while I was goofing around in here and doing random stuff. But I think that's yeah, that's all the achievements that we have gotten throughout our, not completely in our full playthrough, but like since I last like checked them, which is quite a while. So our next agenda. I have to think about it. Trying to get those obsidian armor, perhaps? That's the thing. Making another farm too. That's another interesting thing to do. But yeah, this iron farm do be working. It do be working. But yeah, it is funny to me that like I think zombies are able to get in there, and that's why there's like that random zombie flesh in there. At the very least, it's not ruining the farm though. Zomberto MK2 is still nice and active down there, so I'm assuming the villagers are also alright because the villager icon has not been zombie villagers, so everything is working. And that's good. For my next agenda, I should also definitely start like properly decorating my areas right here. Because now that I have the free time and the free resources that I've been accumulating throughout my playthrough, should be able to. I'm killing innocent zombies. They're not innocent. They make my life much more difficult. You saw me got attacked by a bunch of them. A whole bunch of them earlier. While it was nighttime and I can't even sleep. They're not innocent. They deserve what's coming to them. They don't. They're meanies. They're big meanies, okay? Efficiency 4. Efficiency 4. Efficiency 4. Cool. Alright. Now what else? The diamond shovel with mending. Unbreaking 3. And we have no more EXP. But, at the very least, we have some more stuff. Enchanted. And enchanted with efficiency. Let's see how good it is. Let's see how good it is. Outside. My diamond axe with efficiency 4. How fast can it cut these trees? Very quickly. Don't forget to check quest for XP. I think we've got them. Yeah, we've got all of them. But thank you for reminding me. I should definitely, and for reminding me of that, I remembered that I should not accept those quests until I am ready to enchant something because of my wonderful track record of being alive in this server. Alright, that gave me a lot of not wood. But thank you, Blade, for reminding me of that. You know why probably? Why is this a thing? Is because I'm not like actually breaking them with a normal axe. I think that's what's going on here. I might need just a normal axe because this axe has silk touch, and because it has silk touch, apparently it applies to its leaves as well. And as a result, I can't get what I want from it, which is the saplings and the rest of the twigs and stuff. So, oh, that's not what I wanted to make. All right, let's not make that. Let's not use that actually. It's not a problem in normal Minecraft because the leaves kind of go away on their own, but The rest of them, though, they don't. So, hammers? I have to look at it. Oops. I do have a crafting table here, so I can answer you that. Whether hammers are here. Hammers are here! Oh my god. Y'all know what that means. We're going back down to the mine. We're gonna do the big dig again for the diamonds. Yes, the hammers are here. It does exist. Yes. I didn't know. Granted, I didn't know about the hammers until like I've played Prominence with a friend, basically. So now that I do have that knowledge, I will definitely use it because God, mining with a hammer is so convenient. It's so good. I have to try it out. I'm so excited. And that means we will also get rich with diamonds. If, of course, the diamonds decide to appear while mining, because my track record hasn't been exactly great for that. I think I've found like more diamonds just from literally seeing them in caverns rather than actually being able to dig for them. I remember digging like a long hallway and then just completely finding nothing but normal ore. So it's just like, bruh, really? But yes, with the hammers, that process will definitely be much more faster. I wonder if I can enchant it with efficiency too. Imagine how fast that would be. With efficiency. So yeah. Collecting more wood so that way then when we build stuff again, we're not running out. Or we're not running low even. Because I do often run low. At times. Alright. And now we shall go back to feed the machine. The lovely machine. For more bone meal. Also, I think it's a good time to start like trying out the bone meal. Oops, wrong chest. So I have a stack of emeralds in there. Nice. Happy about that. I wonder. I still need to make like little lampposts too, because this would look much more better with like a bit more lighting. Ooh. I think I need a flower to be beside like a tree in order for me to spawn bees. Now that I do have Silk Touch, I can get bees much more easily now. Aside from just putting them on a lead, of course. Need flowers. Alright, put some right here. Then just reduce the amount of grass. We don't need a lot of them, but we do want the flowers a bit, so. Put it right there. We can put a path here at the center too. That way it looks better. So we can do that. We can do that. Want more flowers, but it's not spawning. There we go. Better. Need a touch of vegetation on our house. That way, it looks a bit more natural. I have to really like oops, sunflower to really make sure that it will look just fine though and not too overbearing. Okay. Also, like, I need to decorate the back of my house because this is the front, right? I built this literally on the second day. Front. And then we have the back where I forgot. Alright, Blade. Thank you for coming by. Appreciate you. Yup, yup. Appreciate you always talking and whatnot. But yeah, I haven't put decorations here yet. Not at all. So it's just like, it's so empty. I need to put more stuff in there. Alright, put some here. Then put some here at the back, and then here. Much better. Although we don't need this here because I was going to put a farm in here. And then move this flower here instead. Then a sunflower perhaps here? Okay. Cool. Nice. Ooh, and we got that as well. That there. But yeah, I do love like seeing some grass, not like fully though, just some of it. But yeah, that said, we do need to put paths in our house to ensure that we get some a bit more like aesthetic, like as if like it's lived on, like it's not just an abandoned house and whatnot. Because we have a path here. I want a path that would circle around to the sides right here and then going to here. And then perhaps going around here, up here, to here. And then we can also put paths here to the sides with this one. That could work, I think. But yeah, we can start putting this here. Because I've said, like, in the previous stream when I was still building this area, like, oh, I want to put some grass in here and whatnot. Put that there, and then here. Oops. Let's see if I want to put some more crops on here, though. Will this give me flowers? Oh, there we go. Now we got some flowers. Although that's not the location where I wanted the flowers to be, but at least it gave us some. Alright, cool. We're seeing some vegetation around. That's good. Okay. Put that there, and then here. Ah! Man! Creepers. Creepers, bro. Yes, if I could, I would, I think, honestly. Like, with all the times that they made my my Minecraft like life difficult in this playthrough, I feel like some of that could be warranted, in my opinion. So, also I think that's not everything, but that's most of it. Put that here and put that here. Alright. Now we put some more bone meal. I want for flowers to appear and not just dirt. There we go. Hmm. Yeah, I am, but like I'm trying to click these, but it's not actually working with this particular dirt. I think it wants to have grass for some reason. But yeah, I have to manually wait for that to appear apparently. more greenery. Also, if I recall correctly, I put a cat in here. Where'd it go? Where'd the kitty cat go? Oh, yeah. Yeah. I thought that you could, like, make grass just from clicking these. Oh, okay. I see. That makes sense then. That way there's a bit more greenery and around and besides here. Okay. Nice. It's also a bit green now too. Put that here, put that here. And then these areas. These areas, I think, like, is the most, like, creeper battered out of everywhere in in the house, because I think, like, I've fought one too many creepers around here. There we go. And then around here. That way there's more of that. And then around here. At the side of our big pen. We also kind of like, I've been going down here a lot. I should probably build some stairs here too. And whatnot. Also get rid of the portions where I don't want the grass to be at. And then maybe, I'm just gonna grab some paths and then see what feels like good. Because I can technically just use the dirt paths, just like on the iron farm. But I can technically also use these edited, or rather like modded, like actual paths. Wait, that's the item shelf. That's a shelf. Path. There we go. Planks path. There we go. Alright. Let's take everything and then we'll test it out. Because I use primarily spruce on my build, so put that there. Maybe not like uniform would be good. Or like not like straight like this would be good. So maybe 1 to here, 1 to here, 1 to here. Then some of that. But yeah. Something like that. And for here, the stairs are already technically a pathway. You can go like this. Quartz blocks with red carpets and gold on the side makes you really feel. Yeah, that's a very expensive like floor decor or just decor in general. Quartz blocks and then gold. Gold blocks are a luxury. Well, it's not a luxury now, but like quartz blocks is, I feel like, a luxury still. Like now, considering that, you know. Also, yeah. Kinda don't like this one. Though we have to probably put them in a specific direction. Like this, perhaps. But yes, quartz blocks is very, very fancy, in my opinion. But that's because I personally do not go to the nether like that. I don't like going to the nether, period. Turtle egg pathway? No! I have never tried that, actually. But that sounds... that sounds kinda expensive in my opinion. Too expensive. And also those poor turtles. Haven't really caught one at all or like made them like because I think like they're useful for this cute that they have. Every jump is a time of your life waste. I don't mind. It's worth it. Alright. That kind of works. I'm gonna put that there, put that there. Oh, and then we can put the paths on like the gates and whatnot. I think that can work. Alright, we need to get more wood. We need to get more wood. I need to make more of these paths, bro. Test it out. Also, I am loving the grass parts in here. I am appreciating that. I do miss like the grass and whatnot. Lanterns on the side would look nice, yeah. And now that we have unlimited iron, we can easily do that now. Maybe make like poles of like you know, poles of lanterns and stuff like that. I have to like check and see how that would look like, but it would be really nice. Yes, I would agree. That's just fences with lanterns on them. That's true. Technically, that is true. Put that here. That there. There. Bit of that, and then bit of this, perhaps. That way, there's like that bit of pathway mix right here. I don't know. That way it doesn't feel like too empty and whatnot. Do it like that. Then this, put it like that, and then put it like this right here. Ooh! I'm very easily amused. And you know what? Like over here, I technically can make a field. I technically can make a farm over here. A farm of like a crop of some sort, basically, that I haven't gotten yet. But yeah, I feel like the broken path vibes are really good. No, not that kind of farm. No, not the turtles. Hmm? Is that even... I don't think, like, dolphins, you can even put, like, overland without, like, really messing with them. Because dolphins, I feel like they jump way too much, in my opinion, anyway. They jump way too much. Yeah, they don't even drop anything. That's so mean. Fish, maybe, I don't know. Oh, you know what? How about a pond? How about a small fish pond right there? Or yeah, and I can add frogs. Yes. I can add frogs. I haven't seen frogs in a hot minute here though. But yes, that works. Also, what the heck? There we go. I need more torches. Yeah. That gives me a really good... That really gives you a good idea too. A tadpole farm. You know what? You're right. Yes. We just have to be able to drag those frogs, literally, to where we need them to be. I think, like, that's just the biggest pain. But wait, I can carry frogs at the very least. Like, I can physically carry them. So it wouldn't be too bad to try to just put them in boats and stuff. Compared to, say, like, actually, you know, like, doing that in vanilla. Yeah, I can carry villagers, yes. I did it earlier when I was trying to prepare for my iron farm. So, I can do that, yes. It made it really easy. Yeah, I know, it made it so easy. In vanilla, like dealing with the villagers in vanilla is like really, it's terrible. It's just downright terrible. Like, holy. Yeah. It is very lucky that I can do that, yes. I am very happy at the fact that I can, in fact, do that. Alright, now we make a lot of cherry logs. You can buy, oh yeah. Oh, that's true. Yeah, I just remembered that actually. I think you can like buy glass from them too, but I completely blanked out on that. So, but yeah. We are like just adding a few more fences and stuff before I have to end stream because I think it's already, yeah, it's 1:31. I usually end my stream at like 1:30 over here where I live, 1:30 a.m. So, how about that? Yeah. Yeah. And then maybe something like, yeah. now now because we found out that we're in the same town, it's like, what are you doing up? That's funny. But yes, 1 a.m. memes right here. But yeah, I do think this is nice though, not gonna lie. And then, because right here we need some lights, put that here, and then we put this right here, and then we put the lamps here. Oops, that's not what I want to do. Yep, Philippines, yes. Nice. And then we just do that down here too. But instead of that, and then we do it like this, and then like this. Neat. I'm actually very happy at how this is turning out. It looks nice, really nice. Big decorations and whatnot. Then put like one around here. Singapore for you? I see. Yeah. Never been there myself, but apparently a rather beautiful place. Whew, we got a lot of decorating to do tomorrow. Holy, this is so good. I love the greenery that's coming back in here now. It was so flat when I still like didn't have like the bone meal to do all of this. But yeah. Oops. That will be it for today. So, and I shall continue tomorrow. But yeah, usually I stream for like 3.5 hours, so I start at 10 p.m. PhD. But we're able to do what I set out for today, for today, anyways. We chatted our gear. I know. We enchanted our gear, and then we were able to make an iron farm with a bit of difficulty because we're being silly and whatnot. I I don't know what is the long side of that of that video, but yes, I appreciate y'all for hanging out. Thank you for coming by at stream, and like thank you for everybody that's watched, lurkers, chatters, followers, everything. What's for tomorrow? It's still Minecraft. I don't typically like change like what game I play until like there's like a new release of a game I'm looking forward to or there's a new update. But I typically play like gacha games like Genshin, Star Rail, Wuthering Waves, and whatnot. And I also play like casual stuff like Stardew, Story of Seasons, Harvest Moon, and all that lovely stuff. But for now, it's going to be Minecraft all the way, pretty much, for my game roster. But yeah, thank you again, everybody. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for hanging out, by the way. Yep, yep. Thank you for hanging out. Take care. Bye bye. See you guys tomorrow. Thank you for today. Bye bye. I did that today. Yay. Bye bye.